Hey, what's up everybody? The Fish Tank Guy here, and today I am bringing you another entry in my Saltwater Rookie series, which I have not actually been doing many updates with lately, but this marks the 14th month that I have had the tank up and running. It's hard to believe it's been over a year, but the time has flown by. A lot has happened in this last year. I got married. And everything that goes along with it. Went on a honeymoon. You know, my wife and her kids moved into my house. A lot of changes. But, you know, I've still managed to keep up with my fish tank and fish tanks, plural. And they're all looking pretty great lately. I will be making another video on this tank about an issue I had with cyano bacteria. You'll see I left some of it in the tank. You see all that purple up there? Ugh, yucky. It's like purple red, right? Well, I figured out what the problem was, and I know that a lot of people in the hobby have that problem at one point in time when they are, you know, maintaining their aquarium, whether it be 6 months in, 3 months in, a year in. Everybody seems to run into it, and I will be making a video about how to take care of it and get rid of it out of your tank. However, I'm going to go around like I always do a little quick hit on each of the coral, show you what's going on in the tank, and we'll go from there. First off, I must mention that poor Jerry is no longer with us. I lost Jerry, I believe, in the thick of my cyano breakout when I wasn't taking very good care of my tank, so there's no Jerry anymore, but all of my other fish are intact. JD on the right, Ron in the middle on the bottom. We've got Winona on the right here, and Raylan in the middle of the tank there, my two clownfish. Okay, so we'll go around here. We've got our Kenya tree. A piece of this Kenya tree broke off, and I used it to start a new Kenya tree in my 10-gallon nano reef, and that new tree is doing very well. Up next here, we've got my orange acan. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. We've got it cleared up. It is starting to spread onto that rock, just as it's supposed to. It's an encrusting coral, so it's moving along the rock slowly but surely. Here we've got our beautiful frog spawn, looking quite nice. I believe there are 3 large heads on this piece now, and it's doing really well. This, my cabbage leather, actually looks a little closed up right now. It definitely is closed up. It's not open for some reason, but every other day when I look in on it, it looks great. So it must just be taking a break or relaxing or something, but it's a little closed up right now. Okay, we're going to come around to the side here. Look at that big thing. That is a big, I think it's called an aphasia or something like that. Might not be pronouncing it correctly. But for some, it's known as a nuisance coral. If it becomes a nuisance, I'll be getting rid of it. But right now, it's kind of fun to feed because those tentacles grab food and pull it right into the mouth, which is awesome. Up top here, you'll see a red Monty that it's like plating on the left and encrusting on the right, so that's kind of interesting, but it has grown a lot since I put it in the tank. And that is actually one of the more recent corals to go in the tanks, which is surprising. You'll see my zoas there. They have pretty much completely covered the rock that I originally purchased them on, so they're doing really well. Let's see, back there, you'll see my Hulk SPS coral. It looks like it's bleaching, but it's not. It's just growing. So it's actually doing really well right there. I need to find a better spot for it because it's starting to grow out and up, and it doesn't have a lot of room to grow there, so I need to find a better place for that. There's my hammer coral, looking very well. Nothing to complain about. Here we've got my candy cane coral, which is actually, the heads have multiplied a few times. And now there are, I believe, 9 heads on it, if not more. And it's a really awesome looking coral, so I love having that in the tank. There's my big umbrella-like mushroom that has spawned mini mushrooms behind it. There, you'll see on the rock. There's another red Monty that is 100% plating. And that thing has grown a ton since I first put it in the tank. But that was one of my first corals, so I expected that one to grow a lot. Here I've got my lovely torch coral, which has come a long way from when I first put it in the tank. That thing was very tiny and kind of closed up all the time, and now it's looking really nice. I've got my toadstool leather here, also looking good. I've got my plate coral down there. He's a little closed right now. I think, you know, one of the snails or something, one of the crabs might have just walked over him. But otherwise, he's doing really well. And then down here on the lower right-hand corner, I have a new Monty. It is like a bluish-purple Monty. And I don't have too many bluish-purple coral, so I thought it'd be a cool addition. But I just put that in a couple weeks ago, so it'll be interesting to see how that grows on this piece of rock on the right-hand side of my tank here. So there you go. That is the 14th month 14 update in the Saltwater Rookie Series. Taking a look at my Biocube, and everything's looking really awesome. I'm going to continue to be making videos about this tank and some of the challenges that I have faced with it. I'm also going to be telling you guys all of the supplies and things that I have now that I actually use. Everyone purchases a whole lot of stuff for their tank, but some of the stuff you never really use. So I'm going to kind of break it down and talk to you about the essentials that you need to keep a tank like this. So once again, I'm the Fish Tank Guy. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate your comments, questions, and opinions in the comment section below. And if you have not yet subscribed yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate it a lot. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. And once again, I'm the Fish Tank Guy, and I will see you on a future Fish Tank Guy video.